Nadia made good money. She really did. So she could never understand why there was never any of it left. She didn't buy fancy things. She didn't take big trips. And still, 3 days after payday, her account was gasping for air. It was never the big stuff draining her. It was the tiny stuff, $4.99 here, $12.99 there, each one too small to notice. A streaming app she'd watched exactly once, back in the spring. A meditation app she downloaded to feel calmer, then never opened again. A gym that had been charging her since a New Year's promise she broke in February. A premium tier of an app she didn't even remember upgrading. Cloud storage, a magazine, a photo app, a free trial that quietly turned real. None of them big enough to see, all of them together. A slow, silent bleed. 100 little vampires, each sipping a few dollars while she slept. Nadia never saw them because they never asked twice. They just took, quietly, on the same date, every month, forever. Then one afternoon, her card got declined buying a coffee. A coffee. She made good money, and she couldn't buy a coffee. That night, she opened her banking app and actually scrolled, and scrolled, and scrolled, and her stomach slowly dropped. The next day at work, she told Max, who used to be the broke one, "I don't get it, Max. I earn more than you, and I have nothing." Max didn't laugh. He just nodded, like he already knew the ending. "It's not that you spend too much," he said. "It's that you can't see it. The money doesn't leave in one big chunk. It leaks, a little at a time. And you can't fix a leak you can't find." So Max showed her the flip, the same kind Rosa once showed him. He opened Rocket Money, the app that reads your statements and hunts down every subscription. In one tap, it listed them all, in one single place, for the very first time. Nadia stared at the screen. She counted 11. 11 subscriptions. She could only remember ever starting 4. $41 a month she knew about. 220 she didn't. "That's not a spending problem," Max said softly. "That's a visibility problem." And then, the satisfying part began. The gym she hadn't seen since winter. Gone. One tap. The meditation app she never once opened. Gone. 3 streaming services for shows she'd long since finished. Gone, gone, gone. The mystery, premium tier she never chose. Gone. Each little vampire popped, and a few dollars came home. By the end, Nadia had canceled 7 of the 11. She kept the 4 she actually loved and used. No guilt about those. $260 a month, back in her pocket. Money she was already earning. She'd just never once seen it leaving. "That's $3,000 a year," Max said, "for a 10-minute cleanup." But Max told her the real secret wasn't the app. It was the habit. "Once a month," he said, "you sit down and you actually look. 10 minutes. Every charge in one place. Anything you didn't love this month, you cut it." He called it her money date. Same day each month with a cup of tea. The first month, it felt strange. By the third, it felt like control. The leaks that used to be invisible were now the first thing she checked. A year later, Nadia hadn't earned a single dollar more, but she'd kept over 3,000 she used to lose without ever noticing. So she finally booked the trip she'd always told herself she couldn't afford. The whole time, the money had been right there, just leaking out the back. Nadia never got rich. She just stopped getting quietly robbed. The flip is simple. You can't manage money you can't see. Put every recurring charge in one place. Look once a month, and cut what you don't love. This is education, not financial advice. Rocket Money, the app she used, is linked below. Use whatever you trust. Find your little vampires before they find you. Subscribe. Another coin story next week.